Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We've got another gorgeous day here at the duck pond. We are going to be following up on the last video, which was getting the Zonda in the water with the XC-ESC WT200 ESCs. We're going to give these a bit of a whirl in a fast catamaran today. So, always a nerve-wracking boat to run. It is a fast boat. It is not the carbon version of the boat. It is just a reinforced carbon Kevlar variety. So far I've managed to, you know what, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to jinx myself, but it's nerve-wracking in the sense that it's a beautiful boat and I want to keep it that way. I'm sure you guys all love thrills and spills, but I'm just keen on the thrills of running the boat. So we're going to get on the water today. We've got it all locked down, loaded and ready. We're going to be running it on parallel 6S. A lot of people call this 12S. It is not 12S. It is a parallel 6S setup. So 6S on each side of the boat. I'm running some CNHL 5000 milliamp 70C packs. It's their G Plus series. I found these packs to be really good value for money. So these are quite new packs. Fingers crossed they're all good to go. They've just been sitting for some time on the shelf. So other than that, we've got our trusty recovery boat ready. We are running a little bit of wind today, unfortunately, so we'll see how it all pans out. Still got the buoys in the water from the sail powered guys. They were a little bit upset with me when I ran the Blackjack 48 the other day. So they weren't too bad. They were all cool, but we'll definitely try not to upset the locals. So do our best to avoid those and hopefully get some good runs in. So let's have a little bit of look over the boat and see what we're going to be doing today. So as I mentioned, we're going to be running on Twin 6S today. We have put all new shafts and everything in, which I talked about in the last video, so hopefully the boat's ready to rumble. I am going to actually put some Geico 36 props on the back today. I've never run these props before, so I don't know what to expect. It is going to be, I've seen plenty of people run them and have good results. I gave them a very slight sharpen, nothing too crazy. They're really not that sharp, but they are better than what came from the factory. Haven't balanced them, nothing. So we've just slapped them on the boat and we're going to see how that runs. I spoke in the last video that we might play with the punch settings on the ESC. I'm not sure if I will have enough battery power to do that. I might just run the boat, get a good few laps in and bring it back in. We'll take a look over the logs and see what it's reporting back. And maybe next time when I get the boat out, we'll go off what the logs say. That will determine what we do next time. Whether I go ahead and put the bigger props on, which are the Super Geico props. They're Das Boaters, which I have here. They are a treasured possession of mine. So don't want any dramas running those because there are those pesky turtles out here. But yeah, like I said, we'll just run it in its current configuration and see how it goes. So anyway, let's throw her in the water and see how it goes. Birdies are not happy. In you go. All right, let's get over to the spot, guys, and see how she goes. GPS is set. And yeah, let's see how we go. It's always a nerve-wracking boat. Gotta be careful coming into that wind. She is scooting, guys. Holy shit. That's ripping. Those props are not mucking around. I'm only just getting on the throttle there. That's like half throttle. Damn, that's ridiculous. I just wish these boys weren't here. She needs a bit of trimming. She needs quite a bit of trimming for whatever reason. Oh, here's that wind again, just as I was about to squeeze on. Holy shit. I don't think those struts are pointed down enough to really get on it. Just a couple of touches of full throttle there. Getting some full throttle punches, see what the amperage is like. Really putting some trim into this boat though. It's pretty hectic. It's just getting a little airborne. Just a lovely boat. Whoa. Hey dude.
How fast is that going?
You tell me.
Do you reckon you could like fully like, send it down like the thing for me?
No. Alright dude, have a good one mate. Have a good one. Yeah, not gonna fully send this in these conditions guys. Despite what people might want you to do, you gotta treat these things with respect. It's ridiculously fast. And I'm super pumped with these propellers. These are great. I hope I haven't been standing in front of that other camera. Here we go. All right, we've got a line up here. Let's see what... Oh, we died. Oh, bummer, guys. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. I think I might call it there, to be honest guys. I didn't even check for any water cooling or nothing. So hopefully we're all good in that department. let's get her on back. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Not bad, eh?
Yeah, how fast does it go?
I'll find out for you in a second,
Yeah, right.
because I've got a GPS in it, so
Yeah, unreal.
I'll just actually park her up just there for a minute.
What did you pay for this, Brian?
Oh, there's a couple of grand a boat there, bro.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see what she did. Stop. Read. 128 k's an hour. It wasn't even like on and on it, dude. It's a bit too windy for it, so a few more adjustments. I might even get the power down, but heavy bastards. All right, don't fall in. All right, have a good one, dude, eh? I'll see you around. All right, well, we're back, and as you can see, she's definitely a showstopper. So really, really pleasantly surprised with how good those props worked. So we'll get her opened up and feel for some temps. Like I said, I was stupid and didn't actually check for good water flow. But let's have a quick look inside, and we'll also get into the logs. Alrighty, got the tape off. One other quick thing, guys. You might catch it. Yeah, do yourselves a favour. I clear coated this boat, and 2K clear over some paints doesn't like to stick down, and as you can see, lost a bit of the paint there, the clear coat rather. This is called Bush Wraps, Australian product, but any good PPF, guys, put it down and cut a nice spot out so it all marries down, and that way your hatch tape has tape to stick to instead of the paint. So just a little quick tip for you. So get her opened up. Oh, well, by hand those aren't very hot at all. Let's see, what do we got here? We're in degrees Celsius, so we'll have to run with that, but 50 degrees C on the caps, 50 on that heatsink. Same deal over here. Connectors, all good. Motors. Oh yeah, they're loving life. Yeah, everything's perfect. So for 128k an hour, not getting a full pull either. Just like I said, I haven't had this boat in the water for some time, well over a year, so it's always a bit, like I said, nerve-wracking. I'm cool with the thrills, just not with the spills. So, oh, we lost the screw down the back here. That's something to be aware of. And that's the only other problem I've ever had with the boat, is she leaks grease down there. Both sides, actually, although I did have this absolutely packed. So, anyway, that's no biggie. It's only grease, but yeah, guys, let's go ahead and have a look at the logs and yeah, see what they have to say. All right, so let's cancel this. Hopefully it won't matter. Obviously a new software update. For the record, guys, those lipos were sitting at 3.7 volts per cell. So we've got two ESCs to have a look at. So we're going to look at the first one, which is the A3. Connect to that ESC, data record, download this one. Okay, we're in. So sorry if there's any wind background noise, guys. There's not much I can do about it where I am. So we can see we had a peak current of 307 amps there. We're not going to have any clean pulls to really look at, unfortunately, just because I always chickened out, and yeah, it just is what it is. So let's see, we did get 41,000 RPM. I can't remember what the theoretical max is on these. I believe they're 2000 kV motors, so I think they're meant to be up around the 48,000 RPM mark, thereabouts. But there's plenty more left in this boat, that is for sure. But if we just look through, just roughly a pull, I think we're probably probably getting into the 200s, thereabouts somewhere. Let's zoom in a little bit more on this here. So we've got a pull here. You can see I'm trying to get into it. We're getting up there. It's getting up there. 167. Yeah, so like back over here we've got a bit more of an amperage spike here. 260. There's a bit of a stab. So yeah, like there's more left in this sucker, that's for sure. Let's have a look at the other ESC. I'm going to screenshot this before we do anything. Can actually see that the ESC temp is saying she got up to 90 degrees there. I didn't actually see what the other one said. Let's have a quick look. Alright, so just having a look between the two here. One's saying 45,000 RPM, 299 amps, 89 degrees. So we've got one motor spinning up a fair bit more than the other one. So we need to look into that a little bit, see what's going on there. Maybe I've got a bit of binding in one of the shafts perhaps. Temperatures are similar though. 82, 89 degrees, I can live with that. Anyway guys, I'm going to end off the video there. I think I've prattled on enough today about that. I think you get the idea that these ESCs are going to be up to the task of getting this boat in probably well into the 150s, no problem. As you can see there, I more or less bashed on the boat as opposed to doing speed runs. So I'd love to see someone get a couple of these into something and actually do some saw runs with the boats. I just don't want to kill this boat, honestly. So I am very happy with a 130 km/h boat. It probably got more in it. And yeah, we'll go from there. Next time we come out, we play with the punch settings, maybe try some other props. And yeah, other than that guys, super happy with the marine ESCs from XC-ESC. Definitely recommend them. I'll leave a couple of links in the description to where you can get them on eBay. You can get them from XC-ESC directly, and I'm pretty sure you can pick them up on AliExpress. If you can, I'll leave a link to that as well. Again, they're not affiliated with me in any way, shape or form. There's no kickbacks, no nothing. I just am recommending these if you're after a great budget but powerful ESC. And this is on 6S. Imagine this bloody thing on 8S. It'd be absolutely insane. Alrighty guys, don't want to hold you up too much longer, but just was something on my mind with those logs this afternoon and how the boat was running. So I mentioned that I had to trim the boat right a fair bit today, which was out of the ordinary for the boat. So I came back, got to thinking, decided to pull everything out and just plug in a couple of 6S batteries that I'd balance charged and free revved the motors for a few seconds and got that same variation in RPM, which was, I don't know, 3,500, 4,000 RPM, somewhere around about that. So that was a little bit of alarming. So I presume I may have maybe a bad bearing or something going on. The way I verified that was I actually took a spare TP power motor I had kicking around and plugged that in and revved them both up. And now, as you can see, I've got, this is the A3 ESC, which is the port side ESC, which was the one that was spinning faster than the starboard side, and free revving at 22.9 volts, we hit 49,000 RPM, and on the other ESC, 22.9 volts, 48,780 RPM. Now, give or take a few millivolts, like 300 RPM you can deal with, but when you're dealing with 4,000 RPM, that's certainly going to push the boat in a different direction. So this is just another example of how logging can help you drill down and find more issues in your boat. So I'm going to pull these motors down, check the bearings and see what comes of it. Otherwise, I could be actually looking at mismatched KVs. Even though they are the same KV from the factory, sometimes they're not quite right. But I don't think that's the case because the boat's always ran really great in the past. It's just been on my shelf for so long that it wouldn't surprise me if some of the bearings might have gone a bit crappy. So yeah, I just wanted to leave you with that other little gem, guys, because that could help someone out for sure down the track. So anyway, guys, again, I'll leave you with it, and I will see you all in the next video. Cheers, guys.